Hello, I'm Ben DeCastro, and welcome to the Road to Green, the preview of the 2025 Cape Cod St. Patrick's Day Parade. The parade started in 2005 with a vision to celebrate Irish heritage and community. From modest beginnings to a must-attend annual event, this parade has become a true Cape Cod tradition. Joining me now from the town of Yarmouth is the town administrator, Robert Rittenauer. Thanks for joining us today.
Great to meet you, Ben.
So to kick things off, for someone who's never been to Yarmouth, can you paint a picture of the town's makeup and what makes it unique?
Well, Yarmouth is a great family community. We get most of our cachet from being a beautiful summer resort town located out here on Cape Cod. But really, when you live here, you'll find it's a very livable community. We have lots of great families. They love our special events, and it's a great place to come visit. There's great beaches down here, but it's a wonderful place to grow up, live, work, and play.
Well, the parade is obviously a big deal here. Tell me about its significance to the town and what it means to the community.
Well, we're delighted to be the host for the annual Cape Cod St. Patrick's Day Parade here in the town of Yarmouth. You know, it's one of our premier annual events. It's a day, you know, the old cliche is on St. Patrick's Day, everyone's Irish, but our entire community comes out for this parade, and the timing of the time of year where this is primarily a summer resort community for many visitors, this is exactly what we need in March. It brings everyone out of the winter mode into the spring mode. Families get together with relatives and folks that come down to visit that they haven't seen all year, and it's a true party. It's a great event, something we're proud to host.
You know, Yarmouth is known as a top-notch tourist destination, but what keeps the community vibrant throughout the year?
Well, the town of Yarmouth, a little different than a lot of the communities that are on the outer part of Cape Cod. We're really a year-round community. So we have restaurants and hotels, lodging, facilities that are open all year long. But once we get into our spring mode, things really gear up and the population swells. All of the lodging is full all summer long, and it's a wonderful place to visit. We have great beaches, and the thing that people really seem to gravitate toward is we are a very historic community. Beautiful village atmosphere, and it's a place where people come expecting to see a lot of summertime and beach activity, but what they find is a beautiful community all the way around, and so the folks that visit us visit year after year.
All right, Robert, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate all the insight, and we will see you on the parade route. Next, we meet this year's Grand Marshal when we return to the Road to Green, the preview of the 2025 Cape Cod St. Patrick's Day Parade from Yarmouth, Massachusetts. Welcome back on the Road to Green, the 2025 preview of the Cape Cod St. Patrick's Day Parade, and it's time to welcome our Grand Marshal, the singing Irish priest, Reverend Father Ray Kelly. He's a viral sensation, wowing the world with Britain's Got Talent. We're honored to have him leading this year's parade. Father Ray, welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm delighted to be taking part in the parade and to be asked, indeed, to be a Grand Marshal. My very first time to be asked on an occasion like this, so it's a great thrill for me and a great experience. I look forward to it immensely.
It's an honor for us to have you on that first time being asked. So let me just ask you, what is it like being named Grand Marshal, leading the parade this year?
I'm not sure really because I've never been the Grand Marshal before, but I guess it means I'm a little bit of a celebrity or something like that, even though celebrity status doesn't really sit very comfortable with me. But I guess what can I do about it now? It's a bit too late.
I guess it's not really a training that comes down from the Vatican, but that's okay. You're a viral sensation with your beautiful rendition of Hallelujah. What was that whirlwind experience like for you?
Well, at the time of recording it and all of that, it was just normal for me because I didn't expect it to go up on YouTube. In fact, I didn't even know I was being recorded. But it was only afterwards, obviously, it was put up a couple of days after the wedding when Chris and Leah were going on their honeymoon, the bridal couple. And they sent me an email to thank me for the service and particularly for the surprise they got. And also they sent me the link and they said it's on YouTube. And I hadn't, been quite honest with you, I had not a clue even what YouTube was 10 years ago.
Well,
So
you
I
went
hit the
right
link
from YouTube
anyway,
to
and
Britain's Got Talent. That was incredible. Can you share what it was like to
that was
perform
amazing.
on
Yeah.
that stage?
That was again, that was an amazing experience because I went over with the attitude. They had been phoning me and contacting me to take part for a while. And I genuinely didn't want to do it because it's a reality TV show. And I was very reluctant to do it. But anyway, it's like the seed was planted in my head. So I said, okay, go over to London, sing the song, come back as quick as you can. It'll be forgotten about. It didn't really work out like that. So I got a big shock when I got the standing ovation from the 4 judges and from the London Palladium as well. And again, one of the best experiences of my life, I would say,
Yeah, musical has this incredible power to bring people together, especially during celebrations like today. What does that mean to you?
Music generally has it's a great way of, it's my kind of, it's my release really. When people say to me, what do you do? I say, I sing and I perform because it's like my game of golf really. A lot of priests, as you know, probably in the US as well as in Ireland, play golf. But I don't play golf, but I sing. So I'm happy doing that and I'm happy bringing my voice to wherever I can go to do it. And obviously it's because I was singing in Cape Cod last October in a concert that I got invited to. I don't know if you know the actual story. I was having a pint of beer outside the old Triangle in Hyannis and there was a few ladies with me and this Dublin guy comes out and we get talking for a while. And Barbara, one of the girls with me, mentions about a Deacon Dick. And Deacon Dick is one of the deacons, and he was the guy that got me there. And Des said to Barbara, Deacon Dick, I've been trying to contact that guy for weeks and weeks, he says, because I heard the singing priest was coming to Cape Cod, and I wanted to meet him. And we all started laughing, And he said, what are you laughing at? I said, you're talking to him. So that's how it all came about,
That is incredible. Now, you've experienced parades and celebrations in Ireland, of course. What makes you think the Cape Cod Parade is going to be such a standout?
Well, sure. I mean, everybody's Irish in America on St. Patrick's Day. That's just a fact. That is just a fact. I remember being in New York a couple of years after the Hallelujah story as well for the St. Patrick's Day Parade. And it was unbelievable. So I believe the Cape Cod one is just going to be on par with that. So I'll be happy enough with that.
Well, I know you've been here to Cape Cod before. We're excited to have you back. Today is all about community, tradition, and celebration. What are you looking forward to most as you make your way along the path?
I guess I'm looking forward to, shaking hands with people, possibly meeting people, talking to people, because that's what I do. That's my kind of forte. It's I'm a bit of an extrovert in that sense. I just, people can talk to me if they want. If they don't want to talk to me, that's fine too. But I've no problem saying hello to people. I'm just looking forward to that and seeing all the finery and the greenery everywhere. And it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a fantastic day. And of course the bands as well and everything else and the floats and everything else that takes part as well. It'll be amazing. Yeah.
Now listen, we know you have an amazing voice. Is there any chance we might hear you singing along the parade route?
Yeah, my arm could be twisted, I guess. My arm could be twisted. You never know. You never know.
Well, thank you so much, Father Ray. We can't wait to see you and everyone else at the parade.
Take care. Lovely to chat to you. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.
Still ahead, The communications manager from the town of Yarmouth checks in, and we learn about one of the more popular activities in Yarmouth. When the Road to Green, the preview of the 2025 Cape Cod St. Patrick's Day Parade from Yarmouth, Massachusetts continues.
If people see the parade, that's when you get the feeling. It's something that's hard to explain, but when you see all the families together, different generations, that's why I do it. And the fun, there's so much fun. People are so happy when they see the parade. That's what keeps me going, to be honest with you. That's the exact reason I do it, is when you get to the stage where you're so tired, there's so much work, and you're pushing on. It's not just me, it's a committee that works together. But when you walk the route and you see the joy in people's faces, it's just, you can't put a price on that. That's what keeps me going.
So you're Irish, obviously.
Absolutely, from Dublin, yep.
And what does St. Patrick's Day really mean to you?
In Ireland, it was always a religious holiday. It wasn't a big thing where you go out to drinking and all that other stuff that they do nowadays. But it was always a holy day, first of all. But going forward, it became a fun day and a good family day, and that's what's changed all over the world. And that's what it means to me, is people getting together as a community, different groups, doesn't matter walk of life, different backgrounds. And it's become, even though it's the St. Patrick's Day parade, we include everybody in the parade. We've got a Ukrainian group, Brazilian group marching, different groups all marching together. And it's a community, it unifies the community. That's what you'll see it tomorrow when you see the parade. It unifies the whole Cape Cod, just becomes one big family, happy family.
Well, it is with great excitement that I'm joined by our field reporter, Laurie Sullivan, who also happens to be the communications director for the town of Yarmouth. Laurie, I got to ask you, was this in the job description when you applied?
No, it wasn't. But I have to say, it's just been really fun putting this whole thing together. So we're really excited to do this for the second year in a row.
So talk to me about that, because there's a lot of planning that comes in from the town's perspective. What goes into all of that?
Well, you got to get a great production team, and you have to get everybody on board to really, take this parade live. Last year was the first year we did it. I don't think many knew what to expect, because they had never had a big TV crew come to Yarmouth before. So that was, a little bit different for them. But I think this year everybody knows what to expect. And they know what goes into a production. So when they see the cameras and they see our truck, and they're gonna be ready for us this year.
Yeah, I can attest to that personally, because as people walk by, they're, oh wow, oh look at that. So that's always exciting. Why did the town feel the need to grow it even bigger this year?
Well, it's the 20th anniversary, so we thought that was important, and we did get such a great response last year. There's not a lot to do here on the Cape in the winter, especially in March when it gets a little gloomy. So it's just a great way to bring the community together, have a little fun, celebrate a national holiday, and we're just going to try to do it up in style.
That's great. Now, to put something like this takes a lot of planning. What kind of work is being done by the parade planning committee?
So as soon as last year ended, they were already thinking about this year. So a lot of details have to be looked at, and I think that it's going to be a great one. There's a little bit of pressure this year, I think, because it's the 20th anniversary, but I think they've got it covered.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Laurie, and I look forward to your unique interviews on the day of the parade. Folks, if you see her out there, say hello. She'll be out there capturing the essence of the parade route. Be sure to say hello. Next, we will give you all the information you need to know for this year's Cape Cod St. Patrick's Day Parade in Yarmouth, Massachusetts. Joining me now is the former Yarmouth Police Chief, Frank Frederickson, who co-hosted last year's parade with me and will be joining me again. I can't wait to do this again with you, sir. How are you?
I'm doing terrific.
Frank, you've seen the growth of the parade over the decades. How has it grown?
Oh, well, it started 20 years now, pretty amazing. But to watch the excitement, there was a lot of excitement that first year, but it really wasn't totally embedded into the community. They're like, what is this? And then as it grew and morphed into something special, and then I think what really pole vaulted it was the year we had Bobby Orr come into town. That resonated with a lot of people, brought a lot out, and then it's just really taken off from there.
That is awesome. Frank, what is the significance of the parade to the town, and why is it so important?
Well, living on Cape Cod is different. Living in Yarmouth, which is at the heart of Cape Cod, is different than anywhere else across the state, because winters are long and hard, I guess you could say. And you're just hoping for something, because the wind blows from both sides of the peninsula here, and it's always cold. And no matter when, even if we get a 50-degree day, the wind's blowing off the cold ocean, and we just need something to give us a little cheer to get us to those days of summer, or at least think that we're getting close. And this signifies that we're getting there, and that's what it really means to us.
That's certainly true. Now, aside from sitting next to me, what do you like most about the parade?
One thing I've learned through my long career is people are interested. People watching, understanding them, listening to them. And when you get to see people just simply enjoying, even when it's like 28 degrees and misty, 40 degrees and sunny, when they're out there enjoying it, really, the parade brings out a lot of joy. I guess that's what it comes down to.
Well, I look forward to sitting next to you again in the big chair come parade day on March 8th. Thank you so much, Chief.
Well, I thank you, and you have a great day, and I am excited and can't wait. I gotta get my attire ready, and we'll see you there.
Thank you so much for joining us today, and we will see you on the parade route.